Yes, sir. What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Billy's Graph Reviews. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I'm on my way to 1K. Like the video, leave a comment, follow me on my Instagram, Billy's Ideas, BILLYSIDEAS. You can stay up to date with whatever I'm gonna be dropping, whatever I got going on. Basically, just be ahead of the curve before I post on my YouTube channel. As you can see, this is the Etch bath. I've had it for like a while now, about almost a year or so. I don't really use it like that just because of how dangerous it is to the body and how unhealthy it is. But yes, I do have some unhealthy shit. A lot of stuff I have is actually unhealthy to the body. But the unhealthier, the more curious, I would say. So, this is Etch bath. As you can see, it says harmful or fatal if swallowed, causes severe eye and skin burns which may not be immediately painful or visible. Harmful if inhaled, may cause permanent damage to respiratory tract. Do not breathe this in. As you can see, I bought this online and they sent it to me in a bag. So every time I get done using this, I always put it back into this bag and I tape it back up the same way I had it. I also always use gloves when I deal with this. You should use, I believe they're called nitrate or nitrile gloves. Nitrile, I believe they're called gloves. Basically, you want gloves that you can use for handling chemicals, right? So, what is this used for? This is used to give an overall matte finish, leave a matte finish on glass. So you'll see glass that looks like matte. It's not fully transparent. That's what this does. It was etched. So it gives it a matte finish to the glass. It does not work for plastic as far as I know. This contains chemicals, right? One of them is called ammonium bifluoride. Another one is called sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid, ammonium bifluoride are very dangerous. They can burn your skin. They're chemicals. And yeah, without going into deep with the sulfuric acid, that shit could burn your skin and even kill you. Obviously, it probably won't kill you if you touch it, but if you get a lot of it on you, it could be fatal. Now, I mean, you probably have to have a lot all over you. You know, I'm not really sure because I've never touched it, and I wouldn't advise you to touch it. I wouldn't advise you to catch tags that are above your head, and because a drip could fall onto you or get in your eye. You know, you got to be very, very, very careful when you use this shit. I wouldn't just advise anybody to just pick this shit up. I already told you it has chemicals. You better be very careful when you use this. A lot of people already know what this is, and if you get caught with this on you, in like a marker or something, in some states, I know it's a felony. So if you get caught with this even in a marker, you could get a felony for that. You know, do not get this into your eyes. What it does is when you put it on glass, it eats away at the glass. So it burns into the glass. That's what it does. I'm gonna go ahead and open this right now so I can show you what it kind of looks like. Mind you, I always put it back after use, just to be safe. That's what it looks like right there. As you could see, I'm pretty sure this is like the sulfuric acid buildup right here. I'm not really sure. I know about chemicals, but I don't know too much. This right here, when you shake this bottle up, it starts to look like a brown color like this. I notice it's best when you put this in a Molotov, like a drip mop, you know, like those squeezy ones. I'll show you right now. It's best when you put it in those because you can actually open those from the back, and it's a big entryway, so you can just actually shake this up and then pour it into there a little bit. Add a little bit, just a little bit of water to activate to activate this product, the chemicals and stuff. Just put a little bit, shake it up, and then you're good to go. If you get this on your skin or in your eyes, you need to flush with water and get emergency immediately. Seek emergency help immediately. I've heard somebody say before that they've touched this stuff on their skin and then they've just rinsed it off with water and nothing ever happened. But I'm not too sure, you know, I wouldn't advise to do that at all. I usually, when I'm even touching the bottle like this, I usually have gloves, but I don't have any right now. I'm just showing you guys because I'm being careful. I'm actually not even gonna open this. I have one right here in my glasses container, as you see. Have it in that bag, and then I have it in wrapped in a glove. That's how serious, that's how careful I try to be with this shit. Try to be as careful as possible. So I'm gonna take this out of the container outside because you don't want to do this indoors either, because you're not supposed to smell this either. Don't open this shit and put your nose in it because it could fuck up your insides and start eating your insides. So do not open this and try to smell it. It kind of has like a sweet syrup smell, so it's kind of tempting, but definitely you don't want to take a whiff of it. Seek emergency help if you get this in respiratory, eyes, or on skin. If prolonged on skin, it will eat flesh and eat your skin. Stay cautious of serious side effects. It will cause severe burns. So I'm gonna go ahead and test this. Usually I'll write. It'll take about like 20 to 30 minutes, and then it'll leave a ghost. A ghost is basically like a matte finish tag. Or a ghost can also be like the leftover remnants from an old tag that somebody tried to buff. You know, basically it's just like a leftover, like visible tag. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and write on this glass, and then give it about 30 minutes. Maybe I'll show you guys how it looks tomorrow. And one more thing. I read in an article somewhere that taggers were putting white shoe polish mixed with this Etch bath. If I'm correct, this will blow up due to the alcohol. If you mix anything with alcohol in this, it'll blow up. I definitely wouldn't advise to try that, but some people do. So, but yeah, without further ado, I'll go ahead and show you the review of what this looks like. Check it out, y'all. This is what it looks like. It looks like brown stuff. It looks like something leaked out the top, so I'm touching it with this bag, but I'm gonna shake it up. Shake it up a bit. There you have it. Shake it up real quick. You see it right there towards the end. It looks like kind of like dirty water or something like that. That's what it's gonna come out looking like. See how it's on? So that's what it should look like right there. I didn't squeeze it too hard because I don't want it to drip that much. But you could get those long, big drips. Do not inhale it. Do not be too close. I'm always very careful when I use this shit, because you can never be too careful with shit. But yeah, that's the video for that. That's what it looks like. I'll come back and show y'all in about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe a day or so. Peace. All right, so check this out, y'all. This is my Molotov mop in here, the one that opens from the back and you can pour it in. I put it in a Ziploc bag, and then I put that in another Ziploc bag, just to show you how safe and precautious I am with this shit. This isn't something to be played with. You could really fuck your health up with this shit. So I double bag it, and I honestly should have had those nitro gloves. I just don't have them right now. I need to order some or something, but I don't really use this often. You really only use this like when a store owner makes me mad, or like somebody in my complex or some shit like that. I'll just etch the fuck out their windows or something like that. It's really more for like a destructive tool, if anything. But yeah, you can have fun with it. Be safe, be responsible, and always put it up in a place where nobody's gonna get to it and it's not gonna harm you. Make sure it's always put up. I just thought I would add that little piece in here because a lot of people just act like this shit's cool, but they don't really mention none of the health effects with some of this shit. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll show you what it looks like in about 20, 30 minutes. All right, check it out. This is the end result. As you can see, it came out kind of powdery, kind of blotchy. This shit right here, you can actually just like wipe away. It'll most likely come off. I don't think it really etched like that, because that's what that water's for. That water, once you add that water in, it'll look like this when it comes out, but it'll be like burned. It'll be etched more. This isn't really that good of an example, but you can go online and see for yourself different examples. It basically looks the same, just more flowy. It doesn't look streaky, that streak like that, because this is a lot of content buildup. You see how it looks streaky like that? It's like powdery. You could wipe that off and it'll just come off. But what the water does, when you put a little bit of water in there, it'll activate it, and it'll come out looking just like a straight white ghost. It'll look better. But anyways, that's my video on the etch bath. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you fuck with my channel, please like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram. Peace.